Hi, friends. Father Scott again. When we first went into our lockdown, and I needed to find a new way to stay in touch with you all, my church family, and to continue not just to stay in touch, but to continue to find ways to help us all grow together in our faith. And so I decided to give these video messages a try. And at first, I really was not comfortable with the idea. And actually, I'm still a little uncomfortable with it, but I think I'm getting used to it, and I hope I'm getting better at it. Many times we find ourselves uncomfortable with things that are new. Maybe it's new technologies, or maybe it's new ideas, or maybe it's just a new way to do old things that we've done for a while, but maybe we need to find new ways to do them. That attitude is displayed in our gospel reading for today. When Jesus comes and heals a person who is unable to speak, and the people, their response to this is shock. They say, "Nothing like this has ever been done in Israel." And the Pharisees, some of the religious leaders, are so taken aback by what Jesus is doing that they say he drives out demons by the prince of demons. They are literally demonizing this new thing that God is doing in this world, this new way that God has come to speak to his people and to make his presence known to his people. This new way being Jesus Christ, his only Son, come into the world to proclaim the timeless message of God's love and God's salvation and the possibility of reconciliation with God, but to proclaim that same message that God has always been proclaiming in a new way, in a better way, a way that brings God, not just God's word to our ears, but God's word into our hearts. Our reactions to new things sometimes are challenged. Sometimes we're challenged by them, and we prefer to hold on to the old ways that we are used to, and the old ideas maybe even. But we need to recognize that God's message, even though in itself it is timeless and is for all ages, is always coming to every generation in a new way. It might be phrased in some new and different terminology as old vocabulary and old ways of talking about things don't have the power that they once did. They might come to us in a new vocabulary, or it might come to us via a new technology. Maybe where the written word, a letter or something else might have served one generation well. Maybe a new technology like this technology of video. Maybe that's the new thing that we're uncomfortable with, but we have to learn how to do the new things that come, the new ways of expressing the timeless truths of God. Because every generation is called by God in ways that generation can hear. That is our mission as the church today, is to make sure that we're speaking to the church of today in words that they can hear and using means that they are comfortable with. Reaching out to others in this generation means reaching out to them not in the ways that spoke to our generation, but in the ways that speak to theirs. Really, that's no different than the church's mission has been forever. Finding ways to speak to the culture now. Finding the ways to speak to people where they are living now. It's the mission that all of us has as Christians. So may God help us always to stay open and to be flexible and to always be looking for ways that we can better present the truth of God's love, the truth of the good news of Jesus Christ to today's people. God bless you, and I'll be talking to you again soon.